Hello and welcome. Today we're going to be taking some Guardian Defenders and we're going to be turning them into dire avengers. So I'm just going to be going through the process of doing one of them. I'm going to be adding a little rangefinder as well as these little side mounted, like, I guess there's like a magazine there and grenades, and also a helmet, as well as a scope. This probably isn't the best way to do it, but this is the way I'm going to do it, and I just decided that I wanted to show you guys. Also, I wanted to show you guys the reason that I'm doing this. If you put these guys side by side, the body of the Guardians are a new and like better sculpt. These guys, you can totally see all the mold lines. They're pretty messy. I just really don't like these. So I picked up a group of the Guardian Defenders on eBay, already painted, which is kind of helpful for this because you can tell what I add and what's from the Guardian. So I guess we'll take this guy right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this little nub right here that's on his gun, and I'm just going to go ahead and cut some of that off. It doesn't have to be a bunch, not the whole thing necessarily. And then I'm going to take the gun from the Dire Avenger, and I'm going to cut off the scope. Oh boy. I'm trying to do this in a clean way. I might just have to cut it on my mat. Hey. All right, so now our gun is naked and we have a little scope. I'm just gonna clean up the contact point where I'm gonna put the glue. Got some Gorilla Glue. I'm gonna put a little bit right where I'm gonna put the scope. I'm putting a little bit on the scope itself. And there you go. Gotta make sure it's on straight too. And there's a little bit of a, I didn't do an awesome job attaching that, but that's what that looks like right there. I think the next thing to do is to take one of these guys right here. I think I'll take this one. And we're gonna put him on the side. On the side right there. Give him some ammunition on the side of his leg. Now for a little bit of glue. And there we go. We have some ammunition right there. We have our scope. Now it's time for the helmet. You can see how bad the mold lines are on this thing. So I'm just gonna scrape them a little bit. There we go. Now we're going to attach him right there. So the only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, take my snippers, and just take a little bit of the neck off so that it's a little more flat. Once again, just put a little bit of glue right here. I'm going to put a little bit on the head. Oh boy, that was a lot of glue. And there we go. Could probably just stop right here, but there's a couple little things I want to do to him. Well, actually, just one. So the only thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut off this little bit right here. And that's where we're going to put our little rangefinder. And then we take our little targeting pod thing, and I'm going to cut it exactly at the very end. Oh, that was a little bit too much. So now we just add a little bit of glue, and there we go. There's our Guardian with Dire Avenger helmet, gun, little magazine stuff, targeting pod, and I think that's a wrap. He is very much a Dire Avenger, and you can tell. And he looks a little taller, a little more slender when you compare it to the old Dire Avenger.